turn the lights on, I will never take you by the hand. Spend a little time. Hello. Okay, that works pretty good. Let's see how good it's far away actually. Hello. That should be okay, I think. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's... Yeah, that should be okay. I'm far away enough to where I wouldn't hit too much of anything, but yeah, okay. Can you spend a little time and slip away? And with me I can get glad you. The sun comes out, the stars come out, and all that counts is here and now. My universe will never be the same. I'm glad you came. Let's see. How do I do this? The computer is always on all the way up the floor, so give me a second. The only thing is finding, okay, getting the link for the actual stream itself is always the most difficult part for some reason. I don't know why YouTube doesn't just or just give you like the link to the stream. I've tried using like the link they give you, like on your actual your stream setup. It does not work, which is some actual bullshit. Let's see. How do I do this, or how would I do this? I guess I could just go on my channel and see about that. I guess. You hit me like the sky fell on me, fell on me. I don't know why I'm singing so much. I don't know why I'm singing. Let's see. And then if I take that and put it into my Discord, it should be good. I feel like I never really stay up in the morning and stream, which is weird. Better. There we go. But while I'm setting all that up, how's everybody's morning? If anybody's in here, how is everybody's morning? My morning was awful. Let me tell you. At least why it was so awful. I went to sleep at 8. No, I ate. That's a lie. I went to sleep at 5 o'clock in the morning. And I'm now waking up at 11. So, and not voluntarily either. I woke up because somebody woke me up. Hi, Prensel. I'm just gonna call you Prensel. I don't know why. Well, your name just reminds me of Prensel. What's the first thing I think of when I see your name? I'm sorry. Weren't you guys the peanut guy at one point? I'm pretty sure you were. So it's not too far of a stretch. It's just I don't know. I'm out of it today. And if you can't hear me that well, I'm sorry. I have to like lean down to do this because of like the way my shit is. Ah, you are the Goofy Goober man. I forgot. I knew it was a peanut. It was some form of peanut. It just wasn't the peanut I was thinking of. That was like Mr. Peanut. Whatever. Yes, Michaela. What? What about it? Did you need something?
Yeah, I need something.
What you need?
I need something.
What you need?
I need chips.
Chips?
Yeah, chips.
Did you eat breakfast?
Yeah, I need breakfast.
You know. Here you go. No? You don't want them?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, what did you come in here for? The eye and the candy, aren't you? I'm gonna give you one piece, but then that's it. No more. We all done. Trust you. I can't. On your face. Here you go. Okay, we're all done. No more. I no more candy. We're all done. Watch me play video games. She's really trying to chew it. Don't joke. Because then your mom can get mad at me. Let's see. Right.
This one. It's the blue one.
I don't know if you're supposed to have that one though. Ooh. Come back. I don't think you're supposed to have that one. Can I have it back? I know. We already had one. It's only one per day here. Not a candy shop. Thank you. Love you. Oh no. Thank you. Love you. No, you only get one. You got one. I'm sorry. Give me a second. Give me a second. Just give me 2 seconds. I need to handle child. Oh, you're so upset. Okay, I'm back. I had to finesse my way out of that, sorry. Anyways, greetings, good morning, how are you? She's coming back in here, I can hear it, but she's not getting any more candy, I'm hiding it. Nah, don't come back in here. I told you that's all. We're all done. I put the candy away. It's done. No more. I put it away. It's gone. Don't look at me like that. Gonna act like you're not here? I'm going to pretend like you're not here. Anyways, my morning was bad. I didn't really go to sleep last night. I started thundering and lightning when I started to go to sleep, and I could never go to sleep after that. Kayla, you want your cup?
This one is mine. Put it back.
It is. That one's yours. The other one's Aramis's.
And yes.
Mm-hmm. You ain't getting any more candy. Keep trying to tell you. I'm looking for it. This is my life. This is my morning every morning. Anyways, I'm gonna play Gungeon. Or Genshin. Gungeon. I'm gonna play Genshin. So, that's the thing. Yeah. Why you got drawing over your arms? I'm pretty sure you're supposed to be downstairs. Why are you touching my tab? The hand like that? Why are you touching it like that? She's like taking one finger and then like rubbing it across the thing. Why are you doing it like that? It's funny. Okay, I need you to stop. Okay. Here, let me. Oop, that was loud. To look well on me. So let's go. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Yeah, I'm playing a thing right now though. So I need you to do.
Where's Bunny?
Where's Bunny? I have no idea. It's probably downstairs. It's probably downstairs. Okay, I'm gonna close the door with the broom. I want to flip over. It's not registering it? Why isn't it registering? That's weird. Give me a second. It's not registering Gungeon. Or Gungeon. I keep saying Gungeon. It's not registering Genshin for some reason. Sorry, give me a second. Like, I can hear the music, it's not registering. What do I have to do? Window capture. It should be like automatic, shouldn't it? So if I pick Genshin. No, leave me alone. Okay, that's great.
And this is okay.
Okay. Oh, can you not hit my mic though? Could you stop? Could you go?
Here you go.
I don't want to play right now. I'm doing something different right now.
You want to do this one?
I don't want to do that one, no.
That one?
No.
That one.
Every time I close the door, she reopens as if I didn't just close it. Okay. You might be asleep. Just pressure. I should save this drawing I made. I can make it as a thumbnail. Okay, a second. Let me save this. Sorry if you hear a child screaming. And Michaela, no thank you. He might be sleeping. Well, he might be sleeping. He went to sleep. He tired. you want some water?
No.
The anger, the no. Okay, better. I don't need Discord, technically. I'm gonna put down Discord. What else do I need? I think that's it. Where's your toy? Why don't you go downstairs and play with brother? No. You tired? No. You hungry?
No. I'm hungry.
You're hungry. Why don't you? No. Why don't you ask mom for a cracker? Jeez, you'll be able to get one. Wait, let me fix this, because that's not how that should look. Here, I'll put this over here, I guess. Design a self-insert character. I mean, no, yeah, I get what you're saying. It actually is pretty difficult. Let's see. My only thing is, I will barely be able to see the chat there. I'll take the chat off. Pop out chat. Ooh, no thank you. There we go. Better. You just want to stay beside me. Well, you go here. Be angry. Oh, I hate that. I forgot. It always defaults to keyboard settings. Oh, it's so dumb. There we go. No, thank you. You'll touch the mic. Okay. So, what I was trying to say before was I went to sleep really late because I woke up so there was a thunderstorm. You don't know. I don't like... Actually, I very much fear lightning of any kind. And I heard just like... I saw a flash. And then I heard the loudest thunder of life. And that stuff, like, I was like, are we dying? Like, what type of storm is this? Because I live in a rainy place, but not where it's like it storms a lot. It was weird. And it was doing that for a while there. And it was already raining, so I was sure we were dead. So that kept me up most of the night. To be fair, I was going to go to sleep late anyways, but yeah. So I'm groggy and like wanting to die. But also, I was supposed to get a video up yesterday. No, 2 days ago. And I didn't because my life is terrible. My editing software has been fucking up for a while now. I have no idea why. I keep trying to export it and then it doesn't export, and then I went out of it and tried to I kept like exiting out and going back in, and then one time yesterday all the editing I did was gone. And I died a little bit inside. So there's that. And hello, I see that you had time. That's great. And I'm venting about Antoons is the man's name. I want to vent about this in private, but my niece is not gonna let me do that. Michaela, go close the door. She doesn't even care anymore. She's like, I want to watch the game though. But Antoons is a creator on this platform with like 900,000 subs, I think, at this point. And he's been wildin'. Like, to a point where it's kind of getting ridiculous. At first, it was he is a known and proud tracer. And it was like, okay, well, that's a thing. And you know how I feel about tracers. It's not that big of a deal, but like, you shouldn't be doing that technically, because morally, it's just not good. But Daft Pina did a video on him. That's the only person I really watched do a video on him, just so I could understand some context to this one drama he was in with this one girl. Her name is Puppy Chan. Basically, they had a whole tiff on Twitter. What? Who said that? I can't do these quests right now. But he had a whole tiff with her on Twitter, and he ended up putting her in a video game that he makes. By the way, Antoons is a creator that makes, let's say, not so savory content. His content is very like anything can be joked about, even if it's not. It really shouldn't be, you know. So like, think of the thing that you're like, you can't joke about that. He'd probably joke about it. Maybe not go super far with it, but a joke will be made. What? You want to be up here? Okay. Come on. Okay. Okay, now I got one person on my knee. But yeah. Okay, I gotta figure out how to play this. No, but he's been just doing the most. And I'm trying to summarize this as best as I can, but I can't even say it's like these right here. He, how can I word this? He put her in the game and had her exerting that fluid that comes out every time of the month, if that makes sense, out of the part where it comes out. So that was happening, and I was like an attack, and you know, and to be fair, well, according to him, she started this whole thing first. I don't really think that, but honestly, it doesn't matter if you like. It's not like she's saying anything disrespectful or anything at this point. Unless it was in response, it was just kind of like he was being an asshole. She was like, "Hey, don't be an asshole." And then he later commented on one of her comics and said some asshole stuff. And then she said something back, and that's kind of what it was. But to be fair, still she started first. You know, because we're children. He's a grown man. We're children apparently. Mom, you started first. He took my bike first. No, but they did quote unquote make up in a sense of they agreed to disagree, and I want to say he took her out of the game, or he was planning to, and you know they had like a whole little agreement on Twitter. But then Daft Pina made an update to that, basically saying that he had somebody in the Discord server where it showed that he was gonna go back on his word, basically, and the apology meant nothing. And ever since that, everything has been just hitting the fan. Now, to be perfectly fair, he claims, because he made a video about all this, but he claimed that that's not true, and those messages were before the agreement. Didn't show that they were before the agreement, and technically we didn't see like the dates on which these messages were sent on Daft's part either, so it's kind of like take it with a grain of salt. Uh, However, I'm less inclined to believe him. Let's be honest. Michaela. Aw, you are sleepy. I knew it. Okay. I keep trying to do this. I'm sorry. I got like one child on the video. But, yeah. I'm less inclined to believe him and more inclined to believe Daft, just for the sole fact of he lies a lot. And there's a pattern of it, honestly. But, we still can't technically say either of them are right because we haven't seen the dates on the Discord messages. So, there's that. But after that, someone else did make a video on him, apparently. And her video was pretty much, you're kind of an asshole, which it's not true. He kind of is. And even though her video was pretty harsh, I wouldn't say it's anything too bad, honestly. Even compared to what he's done or already said to other people, or about other people, or towards other people. And then he because of a comment someone made under her post, he called her the P word. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, he labeled her basically a map, or insinuated that. But they talked in DMs and they worked it out. But then, as I was editing the video that I made because of all this happening, he took back what he said on Twitter and then copyright striked the video and took it down falsely. And my man is just and even the video that he made, the logic in it was so, I can't describe. I've never seen someone try to, what's the word I'm looking for? Stretch the truth so much in my life. It was basically like, hey, you know this thing that everybody thinks is bad? Well, other people do it, so that means it's okay. Basically, I know I murdered someone, but everybody murders, so, or at least these people murdered, so that makes it okay for me to do it. And it's just the line of, if you watch the video, the line of thinking he goes through, the hoops he jumps through to try to make himself look like a victim in the situation is baffling, honestly. I can understand some things Daft did get wrong and people did assume, and a lot of this was a bunch of misunderstandings. But to be fair, he did not help these misunderstandings as much as anybody else. And so it's to the point where it's like, I don't know. It's crazy to think of him as an adult, not as like a grown child, you know? Okay. Making sure she's not pushing my cord. What happened? Well, that was weird. What's happening? What? What? I can't get over to that area. Can I gotta get over this way? Oh, I guess I have to go around? I don't know. That was weird. I could see that. A lot of it's just like a bunch of in my opinion, a bunch of misunderstandings and you're like, I wouldn't say fabrications, but just it's bad. I did appreciate that he did show some form of tracing by some artists, But honestly, the amount of tracing, it just felt like I don't know how to explain this. It kind of felt like, what's what I'm looking for? Like he was just, I don't know how to explain it or what the word I'm looking for is. It felt like he was trying to find any type of tracing he could. First of all, a lot of stuff in that video was not tracing. Like I was like, that's not traced. It's like I think he thinks if you can make a cylinder look like a cylinder that's tracing. It's like, no, that's not how that works. Even some of them, I'm like, I can see that's tracing, or I can see that that's editing, but you. One of his lines of reasoning is, excuse me, I had to. It was a weird burp. I don't know what that was, but one of his lines of reasoning is that I don't trace the entire thing. I just trace over the whole model and then go off of that. I'm like, so you trace something, and now you're tracing over your trace, so you can get the model right. So you're still tracing. You're just tracing over the initial trace, which is still tracing. Like I don't understand what you mean, because when you animate something, usually, well, from what I can gather, it's like a frame by frame type thing. Usually, depending on how you animate and what you're animating, because there's like model animating and all that. But when you're animating, I think like he's animating, you're doing it frame by frame, which means that you're either drawing or editing whatever you drew in the previous frame. So again, if you traced over, let's say it was Donald Duck, and now you're editing over that trace frame, you're still tracing. You're just tracing over the trace and making slight adjustments to said trace. Plus, some of them, again, I'm like, these kind of look like you just traced over certain motions in trace over certain motions in the show. Like honestly, some of them you don't have to. Like when it comes to like let's say Princess Bubblegum for example, it's not hard to make her noodle arms do whatever you want. But some of them like it looks like you just kind of traced over the general scene of whatever they were doing. But there also was like a point in there of like I paid a guy to trace basically, and I credited the tracer, and I was like, it doesn't make it better. Like that means you knew he traced over it, or you realized that he traced over it. You still paid him for it, and then you still encouraged the tracing. So basically, you paid some guy, and gave some guy credit for tracing over something. I don't get why that makes you look better. I don't understand, again, what your points are here. Honestly, I'm sorry if I'm not reading the comments. It's kind of hard because sleeping child. But it's kind of hard for me to understand his line of reasoning because again, I can understand if you're tracing and you're okay with tracing and that's just what it is. A lot of people trace and a lot of people steal content and it's just what it is. And you can't help people who don't want to be helped. However, when you try to justify stealing the content is where I'm just like, okay, because if you're stealing somebody's content, whether it's a big brand or a small creator, you can't then go and justify it. It just no, that's morally wrong. They're not going to do anything, maybe legally, but that's morally wrong. And that's where my issue lies with them because he went into this whole spiel about like the history of a lot of people who used to trace and how other people used to not even trace I'm sorry steal content and they got famous off of stealing the content. So I wonder how people would feel if they heard about how these people got famous off of it and made a bunch of money. And I'm like, you even recognized in that video that these people were looked down upon by a lot of people because that's a scummy thing to do, to make money and profit off of something that already exists and not give any credit nor royalties to the person who actually made it or the person who actually designed it. It's like, yeah, well, people thought it was scummy, and some people were like, oh, it's a piece of art, you know, it's fine. And it's like, well, a lot of people thought it was scummy, and nowadays that stuff just wouldn't pass, whether it was because the company would take it down immediately, or it's because the company uh, feels like it's their right to take it down, or even if it's just because morally that's just not looked at as okay. And it's like, again, just because you show someone who murdered someone as well doesn't mean that now all of a sudden it's okay for you to do it. Even if you show someone who profited off of doing that, doesn't mean that it's okay, nor are people supposed to be looking at you like, ah, yeah, that's great. You know what I mean? Like, that's a great thing to do. And I like how he didn't really show recent examples because it's kind of hard to do that type of stuff nowadays. Let's be honest. Uh, it wasn't too long where people were just freely doing that type of stuff, but nowadays, like, companies will be on your ass when you're trying to make like billions of dollars off of stolen content, especially when it's a big company like Campbell Soups or something like that. You will not uh, do as great as the people you were talking about. You will be taken down immediately. Disney will be on your ass quickly. It really won't take as much time as you think it might. But no, you're right. He kind of was. He was literally talking about nothing, and he did. He made decently fair points because there are some things where it's like, okay, yeah, this person got this wrong, or yeah, this person did this, or yeah, that person did start the fight. People did get that information wrong. I understand those little points where it's like, yeah, I totally understand. You're right. This is not what it, you know, was made out to be, because this is wrong, or this is just factually wrong, or yeah, you're right. People do this, or whatever the case may be. However, again, when you start being like, that's justification for whatever you did, it's like, okay, that's where it's like, okay, no, it's not. It's really not. Quite the opposite, actually. In a lot of situations, it makes you look a lot worse. I feel like that's his whole problem, is that he likes to, he can't accept that people just don't agree with what he's saying, and I don't understand why, is my question. Like, it's not like with his comics and with the other things that he has done that people haven't vehemently disagreed with him. I'm sure this isn't the first time, but he pretends as if it's the first time he's ever had people not enjoy what he's doing or find it appropriate. I I can show you several things that people would not find appropriate now or ever, or did not find appropriate when it happened. The dark side of the internet, and he's on that side. Hey, Kayla, why don't you go lay down? Go lay down on the bed. Because you're tired.
I don't know around there.
Okay. But it's a whole thing. I wanted to vent to what? Do you want my phone?
See.
Do you want my phone?
There was a phone.
Okay. Here, I'll put on some YouTube Kids. It's not that bad. It literally came off my head. Go down to bed. It's gone.
Mercy! Go away.
Okay, let's see. Go down to bed and do it.
There's someone.
Got it.
That's a body.
Oh, okay. This is great. All right. No, but other thing. Is there more fuzzy? There we go. God, I forgot what I was saying again. Literally, like he just gets so mad. He turns into like a child, like whining and crying because they didn't get what they want. It's crazy. Maybe it's because he's like way too old to be doing. I don't know, man. It's just the whole situation is just like I'm not gonna lie to you. I call him a lot of like a bitch baby man in that video because it's the truth. He's a bitch baby man. It's like every time something doesn't go his way or people don't like what he said or people disagree with what he did, he tries to justify it and then make up. And then even some of the stuff he said in the video about Daft, I was like, these are these are random claims with like no evidence. And I'm like, where? Like he claimed that he was making fun of Jaden animations in a video and made fun of her eating disorder, and I'm like, but where's the proof at? Where's the proof? He was talking about unlisted or privated videos that like he can't prove whether what's happening is real or not, and then I can't prove it, and it's like, I mean, if you have proof or you at least know something of what he said or something, tell us. But he basically just like, here's a claim. Do I have proof? No. But believe me, because I haven't been untrustworthy this entire time. Oh, can I not get up? What the hell? Can I get up, please? Please? Anything? Please? Okay, there we go. There we go. It's like a whole thing. I just... There's so much that he claimed that he showed no proof of and or just like it was just blatantly wrong. I just don't know. You know, and again, some of the stuff I can understand of like maybe he perceives it a different way, but some of the stuff was just like, I don't, how did you come up with this? What was the logic? I just don't understand. It's just amazing. Again, it's like the mental hoops. You know what this reminds me of? Actually, this actually really does remind me of. Let me not bring that up because I said I would never. I'm never gonna bring that up again. But it reminds me of a specific situation that happened recently of people just pretending like they're not grown adults. They can't talk like grown adults, and it's like And even his claims again, even his claims of harassment, right? I can understand those because, like, yeah, I can totally see you getting harassed for the things you did. However, comma, should you have done them is the question. No, because just because someone says something that's like literally the whole puppy chan thing didn't make like one lick of sense to me personally, because his whole thing was that gonna explode? Yes. Okay. His whole excuse for that was, well, she did it first. I'm like, she responded to a comment you made in the most what I wouldn't say polite way, but it was not like it was, you're a monster. You need to go to jail or something like that. I'm trying to think of something nasty but decent to say because child right there. But it's not like she said anything like that. It was literally just like, hey, can you like not be an asshole for a second? Yeah, thanks. Pretty much. Like that's the whole vibe it gave off, and I'm like, that's the thing that triggered you. Like that's what like triggered you into then commenting something rude on her thing. Like I don't understand. You were saying something rude to someone initially, right? And she commented on the rude thing that you said because, shocker, people don't like when you're a dick. I just don't. It just didn't really seem warranted. But his whole excuse is, well, she did it first. I'm like, yeah, it's still not apples to apples here. It's not even the fruit category of what you said and what she said. It's not the same. I don't get it. Like, it's like I want to understand, but I also just I can't. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. It's like someone coming to my videos and saying like, I feel like this thing that you got wrong is wrong. So have a nice day. Like in a passive aggressive tone, and me being like, you're a fucking nap. And it's like these things aren't they're not the same type of insult, I guess. It's not the same. Exactly. She's basically like, educate yourself, you fool. Like that's all she did, and he's just like so triggered by it, and it's amazing. Someone who makes fun of a lot of people or a lot of people that get easily triggered is the most triggered person of all. Like, it's crazy. Again, baby man. Should probably wait for these things, but I'm impatient. Oh, okay, that actually wasn't my fault. For some reason, he kept going farther than he was supposed to, but maybe there's some slip with it. I don't know. Sometimes I just walk off a cliff, I swear. Yeah, that was his line of thinking for initially calling her, or insinuating. Let me not say calling, insinuating that she was a map was that she supports the I like her whole his whole logic. He tried to explain it in DMs and I show him, but like his whole logic behind it was like, what, like, and I was like, for like, and when it's like you're an adult, for a fact that's not true. you know. I shouldn't have to explain that to you. No one should be trying to explain that to you. You know for a fact that's not true. You're just saying that because you're mad. Then you say that, but then again you strike down her video because she called out what you did. Again, you did something bad, and then she called it out in like a twit longer, basically being like, this guy is insane, and this happened. We not do this. And then you're mad because, so why are you mad now? Because you admitted to doing it, so I don't understand. Well, feel like the easy way to deal with them, but I just don't know what it is. Isn't it fire? Let's see. Let's see. Guy chanting in the. Oh my gosh. Give me. There we go.
No.
Well, what do you want? Okay, well, if you're gonna do that. It's pretty much just these characters. Okay, well, here, do you want me to help you get down? Here. Are you okay? Okay. Michaela. Michaela? Auntie. It's tired. There we go. Okay. I need you to go. With that, all that, please. Auntie is so tired right now. You don't even understand. No, you gotta listen to that over there. You can't listen to it over here. I'm sorry. So you gotta listen to that over there. Take me to the king. I just want some rest. My life is falling apart. Someone help me. Okay. Well, that's 22. Oh. Okay. Okay. But yeah. To not. I'm basically trying to clarify this in a nutshell, but it also gets a bit more complicated after that as well. No, you don't. But you don't, though. But yeah. I'm trying to, again, trying to summarize the whole situation because it's a long, long thing. But no, you whine about that isn't gonna help you. I promise it won't. I thought it was like Genshin. I want to say Gungeon, but that's not what it is. Take me, Lord. My controller is messing up and I don't like it. I still suck, but... no thank you. I said no. No thank you. They're gonna get on my floor. I'm sorry that you feel upset. I'm... What? Anyways, as I was saying what I was saying. Baby man is just irritating, I think, in general. Couldn't move from that. What bullshit. Okay. Michaela, you have to be over there, please. Yeah. I will kick you out of this room. Is that right? Random event. Oh, cool. Gather something, best and ready to invade the settlement. Oh, supposed to be going in there. Actually, here, I already have this on my map, so I can probably just fast travel back to this thing real quick and get that stuff. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Of like, it's just, it's a mess. Whole situation's a mess. He's making it worse for himself. I don't know what he thinks he's doing. It's like those type of people who can't take criticism, but like will be the first ones to try to act petty with everything. Like they can take it. Like you're all just being snowflakes, and it's like right, okay, and then they'll be offended by everything you say after that. It's funny. Oof. My neck, my back, my neck, my back. Relax them, new growth, and all of them check. I don't care. Did not mean to do that. There we go. Oh, can I not? Dang. I thought I got to 15. Well, I probably was mistaken. I can still get... I can buy food. No. No. I don't think I should, though. I could, but I don't think I should. What do you want? You have corona. You sound like you got corona. Okay. 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 Is there something I can do there? No. Is it really not a side quest? That sounds like a side quest. I get it, you're really... Oh. Surprised I can't help you. Well, whatever. Maybe I can help her, I just don't get like a quest for it, but... I don't care. I like her stockings, actually. I like the gradient on them. Everybody has the puffy shorts look, and it's like, eh. Didn't mean to pick that option, meant to pick the other one. I guess some people just say some stuff, and they don't prompt you for anything. Let's see. Okay. I should probably be done with this because I'm getting kind of not tired, but no tired. Tired's that word. And I need to scroll to get out of my room because I'm actually getting irritated. Love her. She's doing the most right now. So I'm going to go. I have been addicted to this game for a while now, but I'm going to go. And I'm gonna keep trying to help. I'm gonna keep trying to force my editing software to work. Hopefully it works, but no promises. But yeah. Also, I don't trust this man, so it's gonna be kind of like a response video to his video, but like I'm not gonna use any clips. I'm just basically gonna be like, here were the claims he said in the video. This is why I think that they're wrong. Because he's just too much, man. Too much. It's just like everything keeps happening, stuff keeps coming about. It's ridiculous. Let's see. Yeah. I haven't seen this back part anyways. I hate the like stick on food. I hate that it looks that way. No, I have to go. I need to leave. I need to leave. I need to go take a walk. I need to go get food. There's a lot of things I need to do. Okay. I'll see you guys later. Hopefully tomorrow when the video comes out. God willing. I might cut it up into parts because it's like 50 minutes. So I'll probably cut it up into parts, to be perfectly honest with you. But at least then you'll have something. So yeah. I'll see you. I'll see you later. Goodbye. Love you platonically. Yeah.